What is good, guys? Welcome to another episode of the
Creator
Show. My name is Nico. I'm going to be your host for today. And joining me today, we have Nishma.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Namaste.
How are you, Nishma?
I'm great. I'm in Zen mode.
Zen mode.
Yes.
So you've been listening to your own meditation channel.
Oh yeah, my own meditation.
Imagine.
I do that actually.
Have you done it?
I do because I have to listen to it once I post the video, and then I listen to my own voice.
Like as you're editing, you're like, I feel so peaceful.
Yeah.
This is great. And then to Nishma's right, we have Miss Kaina G. How are you,
Hi.
Kaina?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. That's a cool tat you've got.
Thanks. It's just I'm very conscious about my shoulders.
Why? Tell us why.
If one drops, everything drops. So
So it won't just be
So-
Naked Nico today.
no,
Maybe someone
I'm
else.
not doing that. No, I
Thank
think
you
that
for
should be
helping.
your. I think that
Thank
should
you
be
for
your
joining the
birthday.
movement. I don't feel alone anymore. And in front of me, we have the one, the only, Master Shri Akarshana.
Namaste.
How are you, Master?
I'm very good, thank you.
Cool. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, it's the same every week. Right. What did you cook yesterday, Kaina?
I attempted Chinese food.
How was it?
It's
It
really
tasted
good.
Chinese.
Oh, yeah? Did you put a shit ton of GSM in it? MSG?
GSM. What's
GSM?
GSM? GSM is a
Gluten
Vodafone SIM
sodium
card.
mono.
What is it?
I
Is
don't
it?
know.
Vodafone SIM
yeah,
card.
yeah.
It's a what?
Is it
GSM
Vodafone
means
SIM card?
mobile, right?
GSM?
is
I
it?
don't know. I meant MSG.
MSG.
Did you put no?
No,
No.
I didn't
Okay.
know.
What kind of Chinese food was it? I mean,
I made.
But she
you-
put numbing spice in.
Yes,
Have you
I
had
did
numbing
that.
spice before?
so spicy that it numbs the taste.
It's
Like
not.
your-
It's a peppercorn, numbing peppercorn.
Yeah.
We'll have to let you try it next time.
It's really,
Basically,
really nice.
you eat it. It's not even. It's not even. It's a tiny bit of spice, but your whole. Imagine
You
it's
feel like
like
you've been to the doctors and
and
like,
they've injected
Yeah, yeah.
two,
and
two
then you try to
sides
drink and it just goes
Yeah.
everywhere.
I can't have
it feels
a
like
lot
your
of
whole
it.
and your tongue. They inject your tongue as well, so it's like the whole
So
thing
you
is
can't talk.
But I didn't put enough in it. I think I should have put
You
more.
should have put
Oh.
more.
I think if you put more out would be.
Yeah, because I know you don't like it, so I didn't put too much. But then when we ate it, I thought, oh, I actually should have put a bit more. So yeah,
Mm.
and
That's good.
I did a hoisin duck vegetable type of.
But it's
Thing.
fake duck, right?
Yes,
Yes,
fake
of course.
duck. It's mock duck.
It's just vegetarian duck.
Vegetarian duck.
That's
Yes.
just-
It's
Yeah.
duck that is vegetarian.
Made from plant-based
The
stuff.
duck that doesn't eat meat is
Simba's
okay to eat.
definitely not vegetarian.
We used to have in our restaurant where when we opened one of our buffet restaurants, I thought it'd be a good idea to not put MSG in any of the food because I thought
Let's
it's
try it.
healthy, you
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
So I promoted it as that, and then this also goes to say what we usually teach when we say in business. It's not about what you want for people or what even people need. In fact, it's
Right.
just about what they want or what
Mhm.
they know and their knowledge and their consciousness.
Mm.
So anyway, put out this thing, like the whole promotion on this restaurant. We launch it, no MSG, no MSG, no MSG. So, well, people weren't really that bothered, to be honest. And then people come in and they say, well, what does no message mean? What does no message mean? And it's like, no message. No, it's no MSG. What does that mean? It's that thing, that flavoring enhancer thing that people put in that is not very healthy for you. Oh, they put that in. Yeah, it's in pretty much every restaurant you go to. They'll put it in. Oh, well, that's not good, is it? And it's like that. But what we realized was there's a couple of things. Number one is that we weren't very busy. People didn't keep coming back.
Yeah.
And people found people are always complaining about our food being very bland. We can, if we add more salt to it, it becomes too salty. If we don't add enough salt, if we add less salt, then they say it's bland. They say there's something missing. It's bland.
That's insane.
And so we're like, well, it's because it's not got MSG. Yeah, but I don't not really like
Yeah.
this. I prefer the one from my local Chinese, you know. And it's all like that. And then we're thinking, okay, so number one, people keep complaining that the food was bland. The second thing was that we had 5 restaurants at the time. This was the one restaurant where our bar sales is lower than ever before. Why? Because MSG makes you drink
Makes you thirsty, right?
ton of water. It makes you really, very thirsty.
Mhm.
So it loses the addiction factor, loses the thirst thing. So bar sales goes down, and people are all complaining that it's bland. So sometimes we're like, what is the point? But anyway, I was adamant with it. So I stuck with it for 3 whole years.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, 3 whole years. I said, nope, we're the healthy version. Then our sales started coming down so much. I was like, you know what? We can't even survive
I
if
was
we
going to
keep
say, was
doing
it even
this.
profitable?
It's okay, you know,
Yeah.
but very low compared to our other restaurants.
Yeah.
And then we said, you know what? People really just don't give a damn. We put MSG back in. You'll never guess. The sales went straight through the roof again. We imagine every week we would do around 20,000 of sales. 20,000 of sales would go to about 40, 50,000 of sales just when we put MSG back in. People are, oh my God, the food. Have you changed a chef? No, but we put that stuff that everybody else puts in that isn't that healthy. And it's like, it's funny. People talk about health conscious. And this is funny as well because I don't know if you guys know, I opened a salad bar called Salador.
Yeah.
Cool.
Salvador.
Yeah, it's called Salador. And the reason why we called it Salador is because we searched. Do you know?
Go on.
Do you know what the most beautiful sounding word is in the world?
Celador.
How do you know? You actually do know.
Yes.
But
Why would you know that?
Because I had a friend in high
Celador.
school. He was like, Celador. Like sell a door, but Celador, it just sounds so good. And I was like, shit. Yeah.
Oh my God, how did you know that?
Celador.
That's
just
so
told you.
weird. Anyway, if you Google search it, the most
Celador.
beautiful sounding English
Celador.
word in the world
Really?
Yeah.
is
Celador.
Celador. So we said Celador, and we said, okay,
Celador.
well,
It does sound
we open a
beautiful.
salad place, let's call it Salador. And I said, okay, cool. So anyway, we thought it was a good idea. This is many years back now. So we opened it on the high street. We're paying very good high rent. I'm just talking about like 100 plus K a year on rent. And got good footfall, good traffic. And you speak to everybody, you say, hey, what do you guys think to having like a healthy fast food, right? Where it's all salads and stuff like that. It's all healthy and things like that. People, oh my God, that would be such a good idea, right? Everybody's like, it's such a good idea. The moment we open the doors, like you get the 3 people who come in every day. And then the rest of the people, they would come in once in a while.
Mm.
Imagine the average person uses like the healthy food as their cheat day. It's kind of like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'll do it once in every so often,
Yeah.
but most of the time I'm just going to go back to McDonald's.
That's it.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And I think it was fun. I mean, now I think it's slightly different. People are becoming more conscious and not just I think becoming more conscious is one thing. Actually doing it is
Actually
another
getting
thing.
up and doing it, yeah.
Because everybody said it was a good idea. And even when we closed it, after a year, we couldn't survive.
For real.
Even when we closed it, people were saying, don't close it. It's so good. There's no other healthy store here. I'm saying, yeah, but you come once every 2 weeks. You know, you go to McDonald's at least like 5 times a week. And it's like, what? This is, you can't tell me to keep it open just for you to come once every 2 weeks for your cheat day. So anyway.
Did you guys ever go to like McDonald's much? Were you like a regular?
I never really was a big McDonald's fan,
Real?
to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
No?
actually telling Kaina this too yesterday that I actually barely go out to, you know, restaurants. So whenever I'm out with my friends and they go out and be like, hey, let's go to McDonald's, what should we order? They all know their menu. So
they
and I'm
have
just
that
there
thing.
blank because I don't. Actually, there was one time, it's really funny because me and my friends, we were out and then they said, hey, Nishma, what do you want from McDonald's? And everyone knew, okay, I want this, I want that. And I'm just there. One person said, I want cheeseburger. So I thought, cheeseburger, okay. Yeah, I'll have that too. I had no idea that it had, that's not actually cheeseburger. It's not vegetarian.
Oh,
Do you
you
know what
thought it
cheese-
was a burger made of cheese?
Yeah, I thought it was just
That's
no,
face.
the burger with cheese and lettuce and, you know, just a normal cheeseburger.
Where have you been?
No, see, that's why I don't go out as much. And
You
it's
don't
so
go out at all.
embarrassing. No, okay, what I meant was not a burger made of cheese, but burger with cheese and lettuce
What?
and yeah.
But that's what you
Really?
got, right? A burger with cheese and lettuce.
No, it
And
had
meat.
meat.
Yeah. That's the burger part.
That's the
Yeah.
burger.
So you said a burger with cheese and lettuce. So
But I
what
thought
was
it
the burger part?
vegetarian.
She does burger means the buns, right?
Yeah.
You mean the burger
And
is the
then
concept of like a
Like
round-looking
a
sandwich?
with something
Yeah,
inside.
well, all I'm
Yeah.
saying is that I don't go out too much, so all the names, like, it just
Do you know
Don't-
what's
Bless
funny?
you, it's okay.
Do you know what's funny?
embarrassing.
Actually, we laugh at that. That's what it is in Kenya.
What is the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hamburger? The burger is
In Kenya, on the menu, if you order burger, you will get the 2 buns
Mm.
only.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And you'll be like,
Kenya is
hi,
really
can I
funny.
get the where's the burger? He says, you want meat inside? yeah, meat. It's like, oh,
Please.
so you want meat inside the burger? I says, yes, meat
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
burger. Yes, and then they deliver it. Yeah.
Wow.
But that's how
You
they
have
do
to be
it.
very specific
Yeah.
about
And-
everything you want.
And another
yeah.
thing, so are you coming in December?
Yeah.
Come.
Yes, is it happening?
So, yeah.
Yeah, it should
So-
be. The borders are open, so.
Yeah. So the second thing is ordering toast.
Mm.
Any restaurant you go, you order toast. Do you know what they give you?
Bread.
Yeah. And it's like, so why do you not call it bread? It's like, no, because you get 2 slices. It's toast. It's like, oh, 2 slices mean toast.
So what is
Okay, so
toasted
I say,
bread?
so can I have it toasted? So that-
Toasted
oh, you want toasted toast? I says, yes, I want toasted toast. And then they will toast
Your
the
toast.
bread for you. Yeah, and then they'll say, okay, next time ask for toasted toast. I'm so sorry.
Whoa.
It's
Yeah.
really funny.
But
yeah.
you'll see when you get out there. Yeah. It's so
Next
interesting.
time.
Yeah. So actually, that is not. It's
Not
not
too
too
weird.
alien. That's normal. Yeah. Maybe
I'm
she's
sorry, I
from
take
Kenyans
back
think
what I-
like,
Kenyan
take it back.
ancestors, huh?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I tried your recipe as well, the BBC recipe, the broccoli soup.
oh right.
It was great. It wasn't as good as you made it though.
Oh, isn't it?
There's something. I didn't have the parsley.
No. She put MSG inside.
You did that on
I
the
was
sly. I was
surprised.
helping
I
her
was
cook with it. She
surprised.
did it on the sly. Like,
No. I don't even know
I
what it
don't know
looks
what
like.
your version's so good.
Yeah.
Mine was really bland.
No, I was really surprised with that one as well.
yeah,
First
it was
time I
so
made
good.
it.
Yeah,
and it
so
worked.
good. Really
So-
nice. I felt so good this morning. I had a whole massive bowl of this alkaline soup. We talked about it in the last Creator Show, actually. It was that good, like a week ago. We're going to paste the link again because we pasted it in the last description.
Oh, really?
If you want to alkalize your body.
Have you ever been fat before?
No? Do I look like it? No. I wish I had that problem.
That's funny, huh?
I'm the kind of guy
Because he eats like
Oh, yeah.
mountain.
How do you do that?
every session.
man,
he eats
my
a
metabolism
mountain.
is crazy.
Yeah, I've got the same
Like,
thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's the same. She
Yeah.
can eat a ton and it will be.
It
It's
doesn't-
crazy.
Nothing happens.
like when was it? CC Plus call yesterday. I was dying, man. I had a breakfast, I had a pizza for lunch, I had some cereals, I had bars, I had fruit, and man, it was horrible. I don't know
And
what
then
it
you
is.
asked, are there cookies upstairs?
Yeah, and I was with cookies, and then I got cookies, and then a bowl of cereal, and then I got home and had more food. It's frustrating, man. It really is.
Frustrating as in?
As in, like, I'm always hungry. I'll eat, and then I'll be hungry an hour after. It
Mm.
costs me a lot of money because I like to eat good food, and it takes a lot of time prepping because I live like, I don't have anyone to help to share. Like, someone cooks, someone does the dishes. Like, it's just a lot of
I thought you had a Chinese lady doing everything
Yeah.
for you.
I wish she would
Washing
do
your
the
She
dishes.
stopped
boxes and
that.
everything.
She hangs them out, and then she brings them in if it's raining.
Because we I don't know, for some reason I think a lot of Chinese, maybe it's like from the villages and stuff like that, farmland and stuff, they for some reason they don't really talk about metabolism. Maybe most people don't. They just, when you get people who eat a lot and then they never get fat, they just say you've got worms in your stomach.
I've
Same
questioned
in
it.
your culture? Oh
I
my
have
God, that's so
questioned
weird,
it,
huh?
but I don't.
No, well, is that it? That's actually a thing, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's a
So it's
disease.
actually
it's a
possible.
parasite. It's a
Oh.
parasite.
That's
It's-
why
Oh,
what the
wow.
kids get in Kenya.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
worm.
yeah.
It's a worm that, like,
But their
In
stomach,
your stomach.
Their stomach
stomach
expands.
expands.
because the worm feeds on the food you're supposed to be fed on, and so the worm gets bigger,
and then the stomach expands.
and then the stomach expands.
Whoa,
But the
that's really
stomach
weird.
expansion is down to something else.
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah. No, but it's like, so that's actually a thing. But in our families, it's like they just say it, and then you actually just feel like you've got some disease.
yeah,
My friend, my friend, he used to be like that. Simon.
Mm.
No matter how he ate, he just never got
Mm.
fat. And then they all
Yes.
said he got worms. And then when we were kids, we're just, I don't know. It's a disease. You shouldn't really
Yeah.
say that to kids, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's scary. My granny used to be like, "You got worms." Like,
Yeah.
no,
No.
I'm just hungry all the time.
How old was that? 5.
Yeah,
It's metabolism. Okay.
yeah. Get your facts right, Gran. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it quite difficult as well because, like, all my
Yeah, you
life
have
I've
the
been
same, right?
I've been told like, oh, you're too skinny, you need
Same.
to eat more, you
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to
same,
like
same.
make sure to eat. One day when you just feel not as hungry, it's like, why you're not eating? You need to eat more. Keep
Yeah.
eating. Or
Yeah.
I used to, like, whenever during food, I used to just had to go to the bathroom, and it's like, yeah, don't throw your food, don't spit out your food. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I
Yeah.
want to gain more weight. It's not
Yeah,
me. It's my body
yeah,
that's not
for
working.
sure, for
And it
sure.
used to really get to me a lot, but nowadays
I'm glad you
feel
said
like,
that
well,
because it's interesting because a lot of people, there's this whole idea of fat shaming and insecurities around being fat. But actually, most people don't realize there is also exactly the same for
the
being
opposite.
skinny, for the opposite, all throughout my life. Like me and my brother, we're slim kids. Like we were slim kids, chicken legs, this, that, skinny boy, da, da, da. And it really, really gets to you, man, when you're a kid. And that's when I developed this, like, attachment to going to the gym. Like, at the age of 14, I was hitting instead of having my lunch break 3 times a week, I'd be in the gym. You know, and like it really messes with you. Like,
But it must be a thing also. I mean, have you ever wanted to bulk up, like
as a kid, before that happened, like I used to see superheroes and I used to draw superheroes and I used to know what muscles were where, and I was like, I'd love to have big muscles. So yes, I do, and there have been times where I have been like 10k heavier in bulk, in mass, in lean muscle.
Because I know Steve was also like that as well. Steve,
Yeah.
He never just eats, and he went to gym for a while, tried to bulk up a little bit, but it just
doesn't stay.
I can bulk very well, very quickly, as long as I'm consistently eating a shit ton of food. That's it. But it costs a lot of money and time. And like, for example, when we have like 3-day events, like trying to keep up with that, in 3 days, I can lose 3k, 6 pound of weight in no time.
I think I remember it was around, I think 2-3 years ago, around when we kept going to Malaysia for the events. Around that time, I was a bit fuller than now. I don't know if you remember. But because at there we ate so much food in Malaysia, and I actually liked the way, like, oh, I like this weight. I like to stay this way. And we stopped going there, and I kept losing it. I was like, no, come back. And I was like, doesn't matter. The moment you just stop eating as much, then it just disappears. And I'm like,
it's crazy.
oh, all that time I spent on gaining weight, and now it's gone.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster. The only time I was able to gain and maintain weight was when I was working on cruise ships, where it's just buffet from 7 in the morning till 2 in the morning. Eat whatever you want. And like, I only had, in 1 week, I'd be working max 15 hours a week as a musician.
You know, we should all. You used to be on cruise ships. Whoa, this is really weird.
Yeah,
huh?
I know. Yeah.
That's weird.
weird.
Maybe
We
you were on
spoke
the
about
same
cruise
cruise ship.
Maybe.
No, we weren't.
we should do a team cruise
Didn't you
trip.
talk
shouldn't
about
we? Nice,
wealth
yeah.
yoga?
Yeah,
It
you
would
speak
be-
to Rebecca. Yeah.
I'll choose the cruise and I'll choose the itinerary.
We should do.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, it's fun, especially if the whole team goes together. I think it'll be fun. It's
Working
so
in the
much.
cruise ship.
Yeah, no, not working. Well, working if you're a musician is good. But yeah, it'd be cool. We wouldn't be able to work there because the Wi-Fi sucks. So it would actually have to be a holiday. Like, not a laptop holiday. Like, we wouldn't sign into Confusionsoft or and landing pages or...
That was the idea once.
But we
go-
will have Wealth
to go
Yogi
live.
cruise ships one day, for sure.
I forgot about the internet part.
Shit, okay,
what was I
forget it.
doing? Oh, maybe I wasn't. Yeah, we
Yeah.
weren't doing any internet business when I last went on a cruise.
That's the
why.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's the sucky thing about being, like, for crew members, I don't know if it was the same for you, Kier, like, because the internet is so expensive and usually pretty bad, your first focus when you get, let's say you get to Barbados and there's incredible beaches, you want to go swimming with dolphins, your first thing is, like, go to Starbucks, speak to mum. And it kind of ruins the whole idea, because it's like...
Why do I remember I had internet?
Probably because
It's
you
very
bought-
slow.
It's slow, yeah. It's better now, especially on the new ships. There's some fancy new ships.
Where were you guys going? Where were you traveling?
A lot of Norway, Spain,
Norway.
Norway, Spain.
America.
So it wasn't that hot.
America.
I mean, we went to the Caribbean. So
Oh, you did, yeah.
I mean, it was.
And what about
I
you?
did Caribbean twice. That was...
So you guys were on the same ship?
There's more than one ship. There's a lot of ships. And I did Alaska once.
Alaska, wow.
Alaska's
Wow.
beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
And cold.
Actually, we went there in summer.
Oh.
It was awesome because one of the spots we went to, there was halfway up a mountain, there was a glacial lake, so the ice would melt, and it was just this, what's it called? Not clear water, soft water lake. And there was a massive rock, like, I was going to say 30 feet, 35 feet, like between 11 and 15 meters. I didn't measure it. And I climbed up, and then you jump down into fresh water. It's beautiful. And then you see bears. If you go up, there's
You see
glaciers.
bears?
Yeah, there's bears. There's
Oh.
there's eagles. There's whales.
Did you give him a bear hug?
Yeah.
No.
So you just
No.
wave from a distance.
Yeah.
Hello.
There's seals.
be
it's
nice to
it's
cuddle
beautiful.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. Try it. Let me know how it goes.
No,
don't
I've always
think
wanted to
you will
cuddle
like
bears or
cuddling a bear.
tigers or
Maybe like
wolves or.
a tiny one. Oh, I would love to
Yeah.
cuddle a panda. They're really
Oh,
cute.
pandas are
Like you
so
see
cute.
so many videos of people like they're just so cuddly and
Mm.
Pandas can get very aggressive too, huh?
But I
I
think
guess
Simba
so.
is a good resemblance of a bear.
Yeah.
Teddy bear.
teddy bear for sure.
He's got
But you can't really
My
cuddle
face.
him. He'll disappear.
yeah. Get lost in it. Yeah, we should do cruise ship. You know Abraham Hicks, she charters out cruise
Oh
ships.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I met her.
You did?
I met her, yeah. I didn't have a chat, but like I made a point of like
Did you
Getting eye
you met Esther or you met
Esther, yeah.
you met Esther or you met Abraham?
I met I met Abraham. No, it was cool
You
because
don't like
Okay.
Abraham, no?
they
He doesn't like postman.
they chartered out the ship and like the team member, the crew member, they were like they thought that we would be freaked out by this stuff. So they were like, "Oh, we don't know what's going on. There's something going on in the theater," which was like my stage is where I went. If you go in there, you'll get fired. You can't find out. It's some weird stuff. And then I saw people with the VIP kind of lanyards, and I was like, "Shit, it's Abraham Hicks." So I found my way up. There was like glass doors on the 5th tier of the theater. And they were slightly open, so I was like listening in and watching and thinking, if I go in, I'll get fired. And then the manager, Ron, his name was, like his manager, he arranges everything. He was like, come in. I was like, no, I can't, I'll get fired. And he was like, no, it's okay. Here's my card, come in. Went in, there was like loads of gluten-free things, and I just sat in, and it was incredible, man. Like to actually live that experience. I wasn't allowed to ask questions, but to live that, be in that energy, see how transformational it is for people. The vibe of the ship, like the energy they gave us when we were performing was incredible. Apparently the engines in the engine room don't have any problems whenever they charter the ship because of the energy. And then as soon as she finished the show, she's got someone taking her up to her like really fancy ass room with a grand piano and a sauna and stuff. And they go through the private crew area, and I was like, I know where she's going. I ran down the stairs, and then stood in front of the lift, and she came out. She's like, hello, dear. I was like, hi. And then I went off.
Funny.
Nice.
Incredible.
That's
yeah. Incredible.
That moment.
That
all
moment,
about the
I just
moment.
wanted that eye contact, and
Hi.
yeah. Yeah, incredible. Really, really cool.
I think that's what people feel like when they see you at events.
Mm.
You're always just chasing and
Yeah.
trying to find you.
We should do cruise ship. It's fun.
Yeah, for
We can
sure.
go somewhere. I went only once before to Egypt.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
got
forgot you went to
extremely ill.
Egypt.
Oh, what happened?
No. Actually, it wasn't nothing to do with
MSG.
Egypt. It was too much MSG. No, I was. I got heat stroke, like really
Oh.
bad. Yeah,
That's
I was.
bad.
I was just, oh my god, first time on a ship. So I'm on the top deck, and I'm just like, oh, sun lounge. And I'm like, wow, this is so good. And by the time I reached Egypt, I was already like,
It hits your heart, yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on? I got
Yeah.
fever and everything.
Oh.
So
So we should go again.
my experience of
to
Egypt
Egypt.
was, I was out for the week,
That sucks.
and I was ill for the week,
That
like
really
throwing
sucks.
up and everything.
No.
Yeah.
And how long was your trip?
1 week? So
You said like 3 times.
No, I thought that he was out for a week
Oh, God.
of the parts.
sorry.
So,
Oh.
so,
I'm
so,
sorry.
so you've been to Egypt?
No, I haven't been to Egypt. That's not Caribbean. Egypt
Both,
is.
no, both of you didn't.
So
nobody
if
been Egypt.
what itinerary would you choose?
For the ship.
Yeah, so there's Caribbean, there's South America, there's Europe, there's Norway, Alaska, then there's a Pacific, or there's
I think
like
Caribbean sounds
Indian
good.
Ocean.
I think Caribbean sounds good.
Like pirates.
Yeah, Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Maybe we don't manifest that one.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? What's that movie? What's that movie?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No. What's that movie?
Which movie?
He gets. It's a real story.
Huh.
They're shipping. Yeah. Captain Phillips. Yeah. Have you watched it?
Mm-mm.
Who is that? Was that Tom Hanks?
Oh, I don't like Tom Hanks.
But it's such a good movie because it's based on a true story. You like true stories?
I do.
Yeah. So that was really good. Really good.
Sorry.
Yeah. You don't know the story, no?
Nope.
We knew the story because we were shipping steel and rubber with, I'm not going to mention the name of the shipping company, but that was the shipping company that got raided.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So basically, pirates, real pirates,
Whoa.
Yeah.
went in and
Yeah.
held the
Yeah.
guy hostage.
Yeah.
And then the
it's
guy
scary,
escaped to
isn't
tell the story. That's Captain Phillips. Yeah,
Whoa.
but you watch the movie. It's really
it?
cool.
Yeah. We have
Yeah.
to do training for that before going on cruise ships.
How to deal
as
with
a crew
pirates?
member. Like they
Do you
take
watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I know.
All right.
On guard.
fencing knife out and
Your-
start
your
practicing. Let's go.
Load the cannon.
Is that your training?
That's the training, and then you get
When
a
pirates
certificate.
come.
It's like cannon loader. Tick.
That would be such a fun training.
No, it's really shit. The trainings, you had to do it, right? The WTC or STW or whatever it was. There's so much
You're really
training.
good with names.
Yeah.
That's just
Thanks.
that's just MSG,
yeah. GSM.
GMT, GSM.
WWE and MMA and I don't know. www dot
So
https://
what did you need to train up for then?
You need to gain an awareness of like any history of pirate attacks, where it happened, in which itinerary.
So it's like a theory thing.
Yeah, it's a theory.
Any practical practice or not?
No. They don't give you swords and like
That would be so cool.
dislocate shoulder like this.
Yeah. Usually they will enter with one hook
Yeah.
on one arm, so you only need to attack one
Yeah.
side.
One
And
guy's
usually
got a
they can
wooden
only
leg.
see through one side, so you can just attack
Get on the
from-
blind spot.
As long as. Could you imagine?
Imagine.
Oh my
no
God.
way.
No, but if you have like an actual training boots camp type of thing like
that'd
that
be cool.
to attack
Luckily,
pirates.
there's never been any like pirate attacks on cruise ships. Cruise ships are actually super fast, man. You'd be surprised. They can reach up to like 70 kilometers an hour for the size of the thing. So what in miles? Do you know how much that is? Miles is like what 50
Yeah,
50 miles
Yeah.
an hour. It's insane. What company did you go cruising with? Do you remember?
I forget now. Long time ago.
Yeah.
50 miles an hour is not that fast, right?
No, on water it's fast.
For
Oh.
for a
When we used to-
massive ship, it's
Yeah.
very fast.
Oh.
Yeah.
They can actually
we used to take
outspeed
our-
any pirate boat.
Oh.
Yep.
We used to take our boat down the thing,
Mm.
around 40 plus miles per
Oh,
hour.
right.
Yeah, you get told off. All the
Mm.
grannies on the side. You're not allowed
Yeah,
where we
here.
live. You're not allowed.
Yeah, I imagine.
Rivers
Go
have a
fast.
speed limit.
Yeah.
It's funny. Rivers have a speed limit,
Yeah.
but there's
There's no
nobody
potholes there.
policing. Like the only person who would police the river speed
grannies.
limit is the granny on the side saying, "You should not be doing this. You're ruining the environment." And it's like, "No, I'm not. I'm just watering the plants at the side." And you at the same time.
Yeah.
I thought
Get
you
over
wanted to
it.
shower.
Yeah. You smell.
Yeah.
You don't-
Yeah,
Take
but
it.
that was fun when then front comes up
Yeah.
all the way down the.
Because you used to have a boat, right? Apart from the
We had a
little-
few. We had a speedboat. We had a big two bedroom shower thing as well.
Nice.
Yeah, but we sold it last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is you only use it 3 days a year here. So
Yeah. If you're in the
Like
UK, you don't
summer.
need it. Like.
Faith, you really want to
We
be on
did-
the
we
Faith.
did use it in the cold.
We should
as
get you
well,
a pod.
but it was
We should
really
get you
cold.
a microphone.
Yeah.
Huh?
She
Have you
wants
ever
to say
been jet
something.
skiing?
Jet skiing.
Oh yes, jet skiing.
No,
So.
but I went quad
much.
biking.
So it's quad bike on water.
I did quad
Quad bike's
biking
fun.
in Egypt. That was
That
the
must have been
best thing.
good.
Even
On
though I
the
was
dunes?
throwing up, it was the best thing. Oh my god,
It's incredible, isn't
it's just like imagine. Just it's all open. It's like what
Yeah.
you see on TV. It's all
Yeah.
open and it's just you feel free.
it? Yeah.
Just like and sun blasting in your face.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sounds so fun.
Have you ever been on a camel?
yeah.
It hurts if you're a
They're,
man.
they're much higher than what
It
you
really
put
does.
it-
It's like every time it's like ow. Ow.
Really?
Yeah, women sit sideways
So why don't you?
because I'm not a woman.
No, I didn't mean.
Was that an attack? Was that an attack? Did she just attack him?
So I trimmed my beard and you're calling me a woman. Are you serious?
I didn't mean it like that.
Shall I show a bit
That
of
was
shoulder?
that was a public attack. Just when he thought the bullying stopped anyway
Yeah.
at school. Now it continues from Kaina.
I didn't mean like that. I
No,
mean
no,
like if
no.
it hurts, why don't you just sit sideways
Because I don't know, I never thought about it. But it's
Mm.
cool. It's a really cool experience. I went to Morocco when I was second year of
That's
uni.
home.
as well? Yeah,
Beautiful.
I've never been.
We went through like from Marrakesh all the way down through the Atlas and then on the edge of the Saharan desert and then we got on some camels, rode out for 2 hours slept in the desert. They set up camp, and they had the cooking area, the sleeping tents, and like the middle communal area. It's incredible, man.
My mom's from the desert.
It's for real.
Yeah, she comes from a
Wow.
little city. I think it's called Layun, or something. I don't know. The pronunciation is good,
Mm,
but yeah, from a small
beautiful.
village in the
Yeah.
desert.
Incredible.
But I've never been. We need to go.
Yeah, for real.
Been saying to go, but I kept saying like I want to go the first time there with my mom,
Mhm.
because I don't know.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just feels like
You want to have that connection.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just need to take her.
hmm Have you ever been jet skiing, Nishma? You said you've been jet skiing.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
In Toronto, it was really fun. At
Yeah.
first, I was scared because
Yeah, it can be scary.
yeah, it just
The throttle
yeah,
and then,
right
like,
away.
Did you have? Did you hit any waves?
Yeah, I did.
Don't you think
once
it's
get the
really
hang
hard
of
on the
it.
knees? It's like,
On the knees.
I don't know. For me, it's like constant. I guess I'd go really fast.
Oh,
Like,
well, no, not on the knees, but there were some times when I went really fast. I felt like I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
like jump off the jet
Yeah,
ski. But I was with my friends, and then we were taking turns. It was really nice. Yeah.
we should do that
We
next
should do
team
definitely.
activity. Go jet skiing.
Yeah.
Just go to St. Martin in Caribbean. Get some jet skis.
Jet skiing,
Cruise ship. Cruise
Quad-
ship comes
quad-
with jet
quad
skiing.
biking,
Horse
Yeah.
riding,
All of these come
Oh,
with cruise ship.
paragliding,
horse
Yeah.
riding.
horse
riding,
riding
I
on
did
the
that.
cruise ship.
They have a
We
stable by the engine room.
We can go horse riding towards the cruise ship.
No, they have like a load of what are they called? Excursions. Like
Oh,
you have
yeah,
the
yeah,
excursion desk where
Yeah.
where every port you book your excursion.
Yeah.
And crew members, we got them for free. So
Oh,
I've
that's
done
cool.
swimming
Oh,
with
really?
dolphins.
Excursions.
I've
You got
I've
for
been
free.
swimming with
That was
dolphins
good, because that's what people usually get stuck on. They book the cruise ship and it doesn't include anything. Suddenly
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like if you want to do anything.
Yeah.
So this one's 100, this one's 200,
Oh, they're
this
really
one's
expensive.
250,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one's 300. You're like,
Done loads of stuff. Loads horse riding, swimming with dolphins, quad biking.
Skydiving.
Oh, you've been horse riding?
Skydiving not yet.
That's
No.
nice.
horse riding, you just
We
can just
should.
go down the road.
I know, but it's been
You do
always
not
been
need to
like
go all the way to cruise ship for
it's
horse
been
riding.
it's always
And
been
it's
like
actually quite
such a
boring,
dream to
it's
do
like
it.
I find it fun.
I want to
I
like.
find it fun. Oh, but you need to learn to do
Oh.
Yeah.
canter. You call it
Yeah,
cantering.
canter.
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to learn when I was a kid,
Yeah.
11 years old. We used to go all the time. Feed horses polos. They like polos. But
For real?
sometimes- Yeah. But sometimes when you feed them too much, we did it as a.
Are they
I
sick
shouldn't
or
even
something?
say this. This is such a rebel of a kid.
Go on.
You feed it too much. Obviously, it's very minty.
Yeah.
You feed it too much, it sneezes.
That's quite cute.
No. It's not. When have you? Yeah.
Like everyone.
Actually, yeah. So we played a. I shouldn't even be saying this shit.
Yeah, go.
It's
Played
alright.
a prank. Played a
People-
prank on my
On the
cousin.
horse?
On my cousin.
Oh, right.
Well, I guess the horse got a bit of the prank, but it's just a sneeze, I guess. So it's not really cruelty to animals. Please don't report me. And it was a long time ago. So I was maybe 9, 10, 11 or something like that. We used
Yeah,
to go
we've
horse
all done
riding
it.
every week,
Yeah.
practice. So
That's cool.
my cousin went for the first time. We said, feed it polos. And he says, okay, feed it loads at once. We knew what was going to happen. We said, feed it loads at once. She stands in front of it, feeds it, and it crunches all of it. Then it sneezes. Then there's all black dots all over her thing. It's like, it's huge. Like she just literally got a shower. Yeah.
Grim.
And what did
Yeah.
you do? Cry?
Well, we laughed, she cried. Yeah. We laughed, she
Aw.
cried, and our parents told us off. So
Oh man.
it was not as, yeah.
Wow.
The idea
It
seemed more
seemed
fun
better
in the head.
when
Didn't
it
end
happened.
well.
You don't think of consequences. as a kid,
We
do you?
don't, but
You
Like,
think
yeah,
about
such a
scary
good idea, let's
parents.
do it, let's do it.
Yeah.
but I still think it would be a good idea if we did it to, let's say, Mike or Rebecca or something.
Do it to Mike. Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
Bring a lot of
Oh my
polos.
god. Yeah, feed them a
Yeah,
whole
they love it. They
tube
love
at
it. It makes
once.
them really peaceful.
Makes your ride a lot smoother.
Yeah, that's it. Have any of you guys ever been scuba diving?
Yeah,
No,
Scuba
I haven't.
Steve.
You've done it.
That's the first
Yeah.
name that
Yeah?
name that pops
How
up.
was it?
it's a emotional story
Oh.
for another day.
Aw.
Oh. Have you been scuba diving?
Just type in the comment box.
Aw.
Have you been scuba diving?
Yes.
You talk about your experience.
I
I
was
don't even want to go there.
Aw.
Aw.
Was it that bad? Mine was really cool. Usually you have to have a license to go there. But it was a guy that was on the cruise ship, a friend of mine, a musician. He paid for the excursion, and it was like a taster of it, and we did 2 hours underwater. Was it 2 hours? Yeah, something like that. It was awesome. Like, the thing is, you have to become very, very, and you probably know this, very conscious of your breath because you have a limited, I guess, life pack. if you use up all your oxygen, or if you start to panic, or if you move too quick, or if you got to be really real economic with your breath. Really cool. Apparently there was a shark around and I didn't see the shark, and I'm a bit gutted at not seeing the shark. This was in Grand Cayman Island, which is one of the British islands. Have you been?
No.
Beautiful. One of the best beaches I've ever been to. Awesome. And what's really cool, /weird/ like a realization of human life on planet Earth, is when you get out and you get back onto solid ground, it's like, shit, gravity.
Yeah, walking.
Whoa, you feel heavy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
weird.
It's really weird. Yeah. So that was, it was cool. We could only go like 10 meters deep. It wasn't like, because we weren't trained. We didn't have a license or anything.
Yeah.
But
we did in Bali, in Gili Islands. So first we go for the practice inside the pool. Did you do inside the pool?
We did that, yeah.
So where I was with a friend doing it, and when we were in the pool, she was extremely scared.
For real?
Yeah, for the pool. Because I can't breathe. How am I going to do it? I was like, it's a breathing apparatus. You put it on, you can breathe. Just normal. Just breathe as you know. No, I can't do it. But you just, it's a pool. You're standing.
You're not even in the water.
Yeah, so I just went under, and I was like, wow, this is really cool, breathing. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm really ready for this. I'm really excited to see the turtles swim with everything. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. So anyway, I did all the maneuvers and all the different signals and hand signals that you need to learn and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then she was like, she finally did it, and she's like, oh, yeah, I think I can do it. Okay, cool. So anyway, take the boat out to the ocean, and then everybody's got a buddy. You have a buddy? Somebody who presses the thing for you at first?
Yeah.
So anyway, my buddy, what she does is then deflates and you start sinking. When I started sinking, I was,
oh no.
And I kept pointing upwards, and she was like, no. She said, we're going down. I said, no. And I pointed upwards, and then she said, okay. She inflated it again, straight back up. And then she said, oh, what's wrong? I took the thing off. I said, I don't think it's working. I said, I can't breathe, this thing. I said, I don't think it's working. And she said, okay, let me have a try. She grabbed the thing. She said, it's working. I said, no, I don't think it's working. She says, okay, try this. Put it on. Put your head down into the water.
Breathe. Yeah, try it.
I said, okay, it's working. She says, okay, so it's fine. Okay, we just go again. Just breathe, calm. Yeah. I said, yeah, I'm not scared. This was my most exciting thing. Meanwhile, my friend is already deep down with the turtles, with Nemo, finding Nemo and everything. Right? So,
Dory.
And I'm just on the surface. I'm just like, what's going on? Okay. Anyway, I go, okay, are you ready? I said, I'm ready, because there's zero fear. Imagine my mind is zero fear. Like, okay, let's go again. So it's like, okay. And I'm like, no, breathe. I'm like, no. And then she's like, no, try it. I'm like, no.
I'm going to die.
And then she's like, okay, up.
Was it the water pressure that you couldn't deal with, or what?
And I said, I don't know what it is. And she said, just put the thing on and just try swim around now, and then put your head in and see what it feels like. And even put your whole head in and see how that feels. My whole head was in on the surface. I was going around. I said, it's fine.
So what was it?
I said, okay, shall we try one more time? I said, yes. Like, I was determined. There was zero fear.
Yeah.
And I was so determined. I said, try again. And I went down, boom, back up again. And anyway, I spent the rest of my day with a pair of goggles and snorkel gear.
No way, you spent like
seeing Nemo
$250
from very afar. And then I had no understanding of what happened. I was like really confused. Around 6 months later, I had this in my coaching business. I had this very spiritual student who did past life regression. And then we sat down, and then I didn't say anything. I didn't need to say anything. Literally, we just sat down, and then she started telling the story. And she said, you have breathing problems. I said, I have asthma. And she says, Says, do you know why that is? I said, no.
This was not in a therapy session or anything.
This
As
was
in like regression session.
during the regression session.
Oh, she did
yeah.
a session. Okay.
Yeah. And then she said, do you know why that is? I said, no. And she said, you drowned in your past life and you couldn't breathe in the deep ocean. I said, what?
Crazy.
And then suddenly, it took a while for that to log in. And I was like, in the ocean. And then it was like that diving experience just came back. And I was like, that's really weird.
Yeah.
Because in the swimming pool, I was down under
Yeah,
swimming,
yeah.
whatever, doing whatever. I was like, what? This is really weird. Anyway, it was half belief, actually. I was like, half maybe just coincidence. She just said that and just, it kind of just linked. Maybe not overthink it. Maybe it didn't happen. During the initiation with Grandmaster, and even just before it, in some meditations, I would get flashbacks of this.
Wow.
But during the initiation, the whole story of what, who, where, how, the whole story of that experience just surfaced. It all came, the whole story, basically.
it
wasn't even
pirates?
it was no longer a guess anymore. And when that happened, I was just like, this is really weird.
Insane.
Really, really weird. All through growing up, I used to always have a fear. It would be like this, sometimes, let's say, even on a day, a hot day, sometimes like kids would hang their head out the window or out of the sunroof or something like that. Whenever, and I was just like, I'm gonna die. I always felt whenever it's to do a briefing, I always feel like I'm gonna die, and I never linked it. And then suddenly this whole thing linked. And one of the things I did a practice to get rid of asthma, which is now gone.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to go scuba diving again. I just still haven't made the time for it because you can overcome it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just that back then I was totally unaware of what was going on. It was really weird. Yeah, that was around 7 years ago. But I find that it links. I think for everybody to know some of the fears and traumas and things they have today is very linked to their past, and they don't even know why it is.
For real. Yeah. Was this like the previous life, or was it back?
A few.
Yeah.
Lifetime.
Crazy, huh? Fascinating. Okay, let's go scuba diving.
Let's go scuba diving.
Let's speak to G. Let's speak to Rebecca.
I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, there's turtles and there's everything. And anyway, I was at the top looking at the water.
That's such a
There's
shame.
these little things.
Where was this? Oh, Bali, you said.
Yeah, Gili Islands. You've been to Bali before?
No, I was supposed to. Then I quit my job.
But you wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
And you were
Exactly.
supposed to come with us next year.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
Next year we'll be there again.
Yes, Faith. I think Faith's calling the end of the show.
Yeah. Faith,
Like
you
it's
wanna
enough.
do the thing? You wanna do? You got it?
Who do you see?
Okay.
It's not a human. You see a spirit, don't you?
Yeah.
Dogs see spirits.
Yeah.
You see, outside, dogs will just bark into
Nothing.
nothing, into something.
Mm-hmm. Cats do that
There's
as well.
their sixth sense
Yeah.
because they're not troubled with
Babies.
emails and social media.
Babies do that too. They're just like, ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and start crying.
Yeah. What are you crying at? The fucking monster.
Can you not see?
Can you not see it? Cool. Nice. Well, guys, if you have any recommendations for us to go, if you know anything about cruising, let us know in the comment box. And do let us know where you're tuning in from. That's always super nice to know. And if you got any value, entertainment, you learned something new from this video, then please do hit the like button and the subscribe button. Why not hit the bell sign? That's the notifications button. Why not hit the notifications button? That's the little bell sign, by the way. And we shall see you on the next Creators Show. Ciao for
Bye.
now. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.